Thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pee Wee Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just underway here in Kansas City. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Michael Simmons. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball way up and in.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Working on striking out the side in the first. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Dodgers down in order. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Orel Hershiser is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez is after it. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to Garvey, and they get the double play. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting nine for these Royals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
In is Jorge Soler. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Royals bats are quiet there. We are still scoreless. Be the four-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Dozier brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Digging in, Matt Kemp. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Kemp, the runner at second with one away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Green. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready with the 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got a 3-for-5 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Standing in now, Steve Garvey. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Royals nothing. Leading off the inning, Hunter Dozier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-1. Fouled off. Hershiser is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bellinger going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. KC down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Pee Wee Reese. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Michael Simmons. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Ryan O'Hearn. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And Robinson will throw him out, one gone.
Batting eight.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. 11. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, number 11. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right side, hit hard. Robinson ranges to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Brett Phillips will bat next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2, a full count to the Royal center fielder. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He drew a walk his first time up. Phillips leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's the 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time, and a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp, as we begin the top of the 4th. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the Hein, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Green. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Phillips is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
All even now, 2-2. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped down the 3rd baseline. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Garvey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon's after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. In now, Jorge Soler. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Hunter Dozier. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Jorge Lopez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Jorge Lopez.
At the plate, Pee Wee Reese. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Full count to Reese, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The catcher, number 8, Michael Simmons.
Striding in once again, Michael Simmons. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Reese gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left, and the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Lays off 2 and 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, number 11. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2 and 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Bellinger. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Through 5 innings, it's the Dodgers 2 and the Royals 1. Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3 and 1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3 and 2. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sean Green. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. Their count now at 2 and 2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Robinson.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
The shortstop.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in now, Pee Wee Reese. And it's 1-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Striding in, Michael Simmons. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Garvey at third. Robinson over at second. Simmons is over at first with 1 away. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The center fielder, number 27.
Standing in, Matt Kemp. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Number 11 is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Royals 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Brett Phillips will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
you could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi, he went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Whit Merrifield. Good battle. Count remains full. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Jorge Soler, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 5-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Brian Flynn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73, Brian Flynn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Merrifield brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Sean Green.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, Sean Green. He singled his last time up. 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Justin.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Steve Garvey. Line hard to center field. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers lead 1. They're up 5-1. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Soft liner towards short. And there's 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right, but it's off the wall right in front of the short porch. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hung the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Lined back over second, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, he misses it. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Number 11.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Now to the plate, number 11. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 1-2 fouled off. hit in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. And the 2-1 to 2-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. O'Hearn is off at first with 2 away. KC down to their final strike in this one. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Don Sutton takes over on the mound now, as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 20, Don Sutton.
Adalberto Mondesi will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Striding into the box, Whit Merrifield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. One and 2. Here it is. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Orel Hershiser is the winning pitcher of record. Danny Duffy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.